we have Luis Oscar Ramirez, who's the CEO of Mawari. Mawari is building the world's first decentralized physical infrastructure network for spatial computing. That's a lot of words, but essentially Mawari specializes in streaming 3D content and immersive experiences over the internet. They've developed a decentralized network of computers equipped with powerful graphics processing units to efficiently deliver high-quality real-time 3D applications and AI-driven experiences to devices like the Apple Vision Pro and the Meta Quest 5. In short, Mawari is building the 3D internet, and everyone can be a part of it, as Luis will tell us now. So please help me welcome Luis to the stage.
Hello, everyone. I'm Luis Ramirez, founder and CEO of Mawari. And as Fiona said, we are building a DePIN for spatial computing. But what is it really? Let's start with the vision. So our vision is that today we actually see all media in frames, whether it's a TV, a smartphone. But we see that in the near future, actually, this media will actually be your surroundings. That's actually what the name Mawari means, around you or your surroundings. So think about like you have the media here on your phone. It will come right to your eyes, and everything around you will become the media. So please take a look at this video. So that's just a concept of how the media transform, and this is actually our service. Like, for example, we're bringing a DJ to your pool, to your living room, streaming in real time from another country. Also, we power digital humans, AI-powered digital humans in real time, bringing them to the real world, or also collaborate with musicians and artists like in this exhibition. So I'll give another example of one of our use cases that actually has gained a lot of traction. So please take a look at this video. While it plays, I'll also explain what's happening here. This was in collaboration with T-Mobile.
Hey, good morning.
So what's happening on the left, we have an actress that has a motion capture suit. And then on the right side, in a very different location, an avatar that is actually being streamed in real time through the Quest 3 headset. So you can see the movements of the avatar and the actress are mimicked. But this may seem conventional, but actually this is going through the network. So the person is in Canada, and actually all her motion data, facial data, and voice are streaming to an edge server in Texas, where the actually headset is located. All that is happening sub 32 milliseconds, because that's what we need to achieve to actually establish a real-time interaction through augmented reality. So you may now wonder, okay, so what is a decentralized project doing at MWC? Well, we collaborate with telcos. We tap into their APIs for quality of demand, but also we collaborate to actually find the optimization for the last mile. I'll give another example of what the future looks like. This is a discussion panel that we did at MUTEC Japan. This was last year in November, and I can confidently say that it's the world's first mixed reality discussion panel. Why? The panelists are actually wearing a headset. There's an AI avatar actually being the moderator, and then the audience also had headsets. So please take a look. I think the planet Earth will catch up very soon with the technology. So audio, please. So you can see through the headset, the avatar is there and is fully synchronized in the 2D and 3D screens. And audience is wearing the headset and also interacting in real time with. discussion panel. So in 2025, I see in MWC and at every conference I go to that AI agents are the next big thing. So we've been working actually since 2018 on bringing this AI to life with a face and a body, which are 3D AI agents. Actually, in 2020 or 2021, we launched a service with KDDI in Japan, and this is what it looks like. So I asked this AI agent what Mawari is, and she'll give you a better explanation of what I actually can say what our company is. Can you tell me about Mawari?
Hello, Louis. Thank you for your question. Mawari is a technology company that focuses on enabling high-quality augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR, applications through cloud-based rendering and delivery. Their platform leverages the power of the cloud to stream complex graphics to AR/VR devices, which might otherwise struggle to render such content due to hardware limitations. This approach allows for more immersive and seamless AR experiences by offloading heavy computational tasks from the user's device to the cloud. It's an exciting area of technology that has the potential to revolutionize how we interact.
So we believe for AI to really become a day-to-day technology for everyone, not just for techie people, it needs to be relatable, and for that, it needs a body and a face. So in the end, what is Mawari? We're the world's first DePIN for spatial computing, and we bring AI immersive content at a global scale. Now, why we created this technology and why spatial streaming matters. Think about content today. You press play on Netflix, and within less than a second, you have a 4K movie on your phone, on your TV, or everywhere you want, and it's the content that you like. So we as end users give this for granted, but the reality is that it took about 20 years to get the infrastructure to the level that we have today. So when we think about XR or spatial content in the near future, we need the same. We all think about, like, depending on what year you were born, like either Minority Report, Blade Runner, Ready Player One. We all see a future in which we have this holographic communication. But the bottom line is that we need that same level of infrastructure to power the 3D internet so that it can be massively adopted. So that's the elephant in the room, and the problem that we're solving is that consumer-grade content cannot be delivered to mobile XR devices. This is for two reasons. One is technical bottlenecks, and second is the infrastructure limitations. So let's go into the technical bottlenecks. Think about the AI agents that I just showed. Okay, so they have a complex AI backend. They have a complex, ultra-realistic 3D graphics. So they need a powerful device to actually make this in real time. So a simple smartphone or smart glasses are not possible to do it. So on top of that is the size. When we move from 2D to 3D, we're augmenting one dimension, so we're talking now about gigabytes, terabytes of content that need to be downloaded, and people will not be like in the 90s waiting 1 hour to download a movie. Now they want the content instantly, so that's a big bottleneck. Secondly, we need a native 3D format. Today, as I mentioned, we see content in 2D screens. So even though it looks in 3D, it is actually rendered in 2D. So we need a native content in 3D so that we can stream it and spread it across the networks. And finally, for the glasses to really become slim and actually wearable, we need to offload the processing to an edge server. Otherwise, we cannot beat Moore's law. So right now, for example, Quest 3 and the Vision Pro are really clunky and heavy. But to get to the level of the glasses that you see here, offloading the rendering and some of the AI processing into the edge allows for longer battery, no overheating, and seamless glasses. So that's what Mawari technology brings to the table, the ability to get to that future sooner. Finally, infrastructure limitations. So the content delivery networks are optimized for the content today and for the architecture that we have today. But we need new architecture and new software in the future. So we need to reinvent the wheel on how actually 3D content is delivered. So how we solve these bottlenecks? First, we started solving the latency and bandwidth problems. And we did that by creating a streaming format that is AR native. So we basically reimagined how to capture, render, encode, and decode 3D via networks. So in other words, we kind of re-engineered the rendering pipeline so it actually not rendered on a local device, but through a network. So that's the product that we built, the Mawari platform. There is a Mawari network, the Mawari engine, and an SDK to implement the technology. And that's our vision, moving from clunky headsets and very simple content to bringing actually rich content and very slim glasses around you. So our technology actually is patented. We have now four patents granted and 10 more on the pipeline. We call it spatial streaming, and the value, as we say it, is actually bringing true sense of presence or true 3D streaming. So now, why DePIN? OK, so as I mentioned, we need a different architecture. So when we finally actually were ready to scale our technology, we went to the hyperscalers like AWS and Google Cloud, and they were not able to help us. This is very relevant to MWC because there's kind of like a chicken and the egg with operators and hyperscalers. To have like low latency on edge compute or near edge cloud, actually the infrastructure needs to live inside the infrastructure of the operators. But if hyperscalers do that, they lose control. So obviously, there's a constant fight per se in who has control actually. So Mawari, outside of that struggle, say, OK, we can build it in a decentralized way and cooperate with operators, and we're actually doing. So in this sense, Mawari is a DePIN network from its inception. So why this matters? Well, as you may not know, actually, we have more than 50 million XR devices shipped worldwide. So if you compare it to the iPhone, we are in the iPhone 4 or so. So we're just waiting for that killer application like Instagram. And this is the content that Gen Alpha will start consuming. And this is just a testament. Samsung actually backed up our vision. So if you want to know more about Mawari, please reach out. I'll be here because actually I ran out of time. But thank you very much.